Thank you so much. My name is Trezor Gashonga, and I'm the founder of INCUTI Foods. INCUTI Foods is a Rwandan food brand that sells food experience basically. And what we do is we have a processing plant that specializes in processing chili sauces and different chili sauces flavors. And we also provide food experience through our chicken wings concept, whereby we have a kitchen and a mobile app where customers can go through to place the order for different chicken wings packages, and they get delivered. The idea is we simply provide people basically a unique taste experience by using our different chili sauce flavor that we do, and people can actually get that taste experience firsthand by using through these chicken wings alongside our flavors. The idea kind of came back in 2022, late 2022, and to be honest, I didn't plan this. Just made this farmer. She's named Alice, and then she had produced over 10,000 metric tons of chili. And then by the time I met her, she was desperately looking for a farmer. I personally am a food scientist, and I have grown from Ramagana district, and I have been more often involved in several farming activities because I have grown up seeing farmers basically. And then there was this time I met that farmer. I told you, she's called Alice. She's a mother of 5. She had produced over 10 metric tons of chili, and then she was looking for a buyer for her produce. So by the time I met her, because they were used of me helping them get the buyers for their produces, and then the time I met her, it was in low season, and then I quite didn't help her find a buyer, which kind of made me think of what we can do to actually solve this problem for labor. And then at the time I was trying to actually figure out what I can do to actually add the value to these chilies instead of letting them go to waste, right? So that's how the idea came from. That's how the idea came up, and then we kind of started exploring different flavor that people are looking for in the context of how do you create chili sauce product that people can truly enjoy and that they can use in different culinary dishes. And ever since then we started actually developing products that many people been enjoying in Rwanda and across Africa. And we have managed to bring around 7 flavors on the market. And we have started to export in different countries like Kenya, UK, Nigeria, and the US, and Oman, of course. And as of right now, we have the production facility that is based in Gahanga. We are employing over 15 employees and working with around 50 farmers. And the journey is still going, and looking forward to grow and see where the future is going to take us. Yeah, I would say AGRA is doing an amazing job, and the fact that it is trying to incorporate youth, women in agribusiness. It's beautiful to see, because we feel like you are empowered, and on top of that, they kind of provide us different opportunities to, go in different international markets, exploring what is there, market linkages, and they also often provide some funding opportunities. And for example, there is a recent event that took place in Senegal, Dakar, I think it's the Africa Food System Forum, and then I personally got opportunity to go there, and we kind of I personally got an opportunity to, to pitch my business to different, continent investors. And still right now we are still in contact, trying to nurture, the network that we have created at the time. And we also got customers. And even a week ago, one of the customers that we met there came to visit us here in Rwanda for basic like the due diligence. So you can see that the conversation at the late stage. So such opportunities, there are kind of opportunities that truly uplift a company to one level to another level. So I would say, but more than that, there have been some sort of business support services that you often see, in the people in the consortium. For example, like in Riyadh and stuff like that. So I would say I personally have been benefiting truly from the support that AGRA and the different stakeholders that are in the consortium and the agri-food systems that they have been providing Rwandan youth. So we are raising around 500,000 USD to invest in our business, and the round was not, the fundraise was not binded for the investors that we made there, although they were part of the people that we were targeting, because of course you are dealing with business that relate directly to agriculture. So having people who are looking forward to invest in agribusiness, it made much more sense for us to actually go there to pitch. And after coming from Senegal, we kind of raised a few investment to invest in a different project that we have in our company, which is of course opening our new kitchen concept, which is actually chicken wings concept, whereby we have invested some investment in opening this kitchen that I showed you earlier, and right now it's ready. We are opening on the 1st of December, and through that journey of fundraising, after coming from there, that's when we actually raised some serious money to actually invest in the kitchen. And as of right now, I would say we are definitely ready to go. So one of the youth strategy was basically bringing them together so that they can kind of like benefit from the bigger investment that are being pulled in different sectors, but having different people who are in a specific industry. For example, if you are in let's say in the value chain of chili, having let's say 20 people who are in the value chain in the same cluster, it is investing them in them is better than investing in single person. So and I believe, for example, for us, the people in the chili value chain, we are going to put our lands together, we are going to put our forces together, and with that we could be able to actually attack some bigger market on international level, because what you find is for example, if you go on some sort of some international market, what they request you at some point, it's beyond your capacity. So the answer for that is how do we bring people together so that we can work for the common cause. So I feel like that was the main point that I got from the forum regarding to the strategy that are being implemented. And also part of it was more of youth becoming aware of what's happening on the market, right? So in the investment spectrum, there was different people from Benin, from different, financial institutions that came at the time. So, but also part of it, there was some sort of, networking opportunities whereby I could meet with a person that, let's say, produce chili at the first place, and then me meeting with him in that forum. I've created over 20 contacts with the people that we are going to work with. So I would say that's it pretty much that I have learned from. There are basically like different asks, but the most key important one for us, it's more of like how do we, expand on different markets, right? So how do we take our Rwanda's bold and authentic flavors to the global map, right? So and that's what we have been always fighting for. How do we, tell our own stories to the global level? So as of right now, we are kind of like looking for the partners that help us expand beyond this market. And when you look at the future of our nation, our economy is going to grow based on how much output that do we put outside, so how we need to export more. We need to export both to bring in some more money coming inside the country. So with that, that's where we are also looking forward to. It's like we want to be able to become, Rwanda's premier hot sauce destination. When you think of when you think of chili, in Rwanda, in Africa, think of INCUTI at the first place. So with that, it's kind of like our drive. We are trying to see the way we can expand our Rwanda's authentic flavor to the global market. So that's kind of the partner that we are looking for as of like right now. I would say pretty much about strong asset. We have not really like acquired a big asset, except pretty much more of the machinery equipment that we own that can do the work. We have machinery equipment asset for us to do the work, but also more than that, you have actually built a very strong brand. So it's one of the major big thing we have from INCUTI, because any food brand is really fighting for getting people who are really obsessed with their product, or can go extra mile to actually find the product. So that is one of the things that we have pretty much achieved. But as I mentioned before, we have created some job opportunities on the market for more specifically youth. Around like 95% of our employees, they are youth and women. And beyond that, we have also partnered with over 50 local smallholder chili farmers. And but I've also sold 100,000 of bottles of our products here on the local and the export market. And of course, I'd say we have also created a strong relationship with the different buyers on the export market as well. I think some of them, the market that we're exporting to right now, I've mentioned them before. That is pretty much more of what we have managed to build, and it's quite impressive to see a young brand that been on the market for only 3 years. Having that much love from the customers. Yeah, it's really heartwarming. Yeah. So my message to youth, or basically any person who can either be over 35, 40, there's no any limited time to actually start the business journey, right? So my message to anybody who is looking to to build something or go into entrepreneurship is you need to go the way you are. Like, you just have to be extremely confident about your idea. Try execute it. Execute it fast and fail, and learn from your mistakes. And then also you need to be extremely knowledgeable about whatever that you are working on. And also I would, for me, based on my experience, I would say you need to be sure about your numbers, because numbers runs everything. But also make sure that you have a product that people are really willing to buy. There are so many reasons for me. I learned hard way, but I feel like for me that is, there are the message or the advice or some hints of what they can expect there. I would actually give them.